Not all users are created equal in Microsoft Entra ID. When you onboard identities, you need to be crystal clear about where they're coming from, how they're managed, and what level of access they require. This clarity directly impacts security, governance, and productivity. You're essentially categorizing users based on trust boundaries, identity sources, and organizational relationships. Before you dive into managing users, it's essential that you understand who they are. In Microsoft Entra ID, users come in different forms. Some are internal employees, others are external collaborators, and some aren't even human. Each type has a specific purpose and security posture. If you want to design secure, scalable identity systems, this is where your journey begins. Let's unpack several users type. You will use member users to represent your internal workforce, employees, IT staff, and even service accounts. These users are part of your organization's Microsoft Entra tenant and can either be created directly in the cloud or synchronized from your on-premises Active Directory. You'll recognize them by their user type as member. They have full access to enterprise resources, including Microsoft 365 apps. You typically assign them to teams, apply licenses, include them in the global address list, and govern their access with conditional access policies. When you collaborate with partners, vendors, or clients outside your organization, you'll invite them as guest users, also called external or B2B users. These users are brought into your directory through B2B collaboration and are tagged as user type as guest. By default, they have limited access, but you can tailor their permissions using conditional access and enforce periodic reviews. You'll often use this setup to grant access to resources like SharePoint or Microsoft Teams without making them full internal members. Be sure to manage their permissions through external collaboration settings and conduct access reviews to stay in control. You will create cloud-only users directly in Microsoft Entra ID, especially when you are running a cloud-native environment. These identities aren't connected to any on-premises directory, and you can manage them entirely in the cloud using the portal, PowerShell, Graph API, or automation. This type of user is perfect when you need to onboard employees rapidly, run a pilot program, or set up temporary accounts for testing or development. If your organization still relies on Active Directory, you will work with hybrid users. These identities are synced from your on-premises AD using tools like Azure AD Connect or Microsoft Entra Connect Sync. Although they appear in Entra ID, their source of truth remains on-prem, so you can't edit them directly in the cloud unless you convert them. Hybrid users benefit from seamless sign-in using password hash sync, pass-through authentication, or federation. This setup is ideal when you are gradually adopting the cloud while maintaining your existing infrastructure. While not traditional users, you will often manage service principals and manage identities. These represent your apps and automation scripts. A service principal is used for app-to-app communication and helps you delegate permissions securely. A managed identity, on the other hand, is automatically created by Azure and assigned to a resource like a virtual machine or Azure function. These identities allow your services to access other Azure resources securely without needing to store secrets or credentials. We'll explore them in more depth during your automation and security focused lessons. Now that you've explored the types of users in Microsoft Entra ID, you are better equipped to make informed decisions when setting up access. Each user type has its own level of trust, purpose, and management model. Knowing these differences ensures that you're not just granting access, you're building a secure, scalable identity foundation. In the next lesson, you'll take this understanding further by learning how to manage user and group properties with precision and governance in mind.